Paid for by Amy McGrath for Senate.
1580 103.3 Wpky. And of course, Coffee Talk. We start that off every single day with our kids doing the pledge because we love them, and that's just the way we do things around here. All you have to do is get your kid involved and let them be the star for the day. Is leave it on our answering machine. It could not be easier than that, and it's free to do. Here's the number 270-963-9155. Let's get them kicked off. Stand up, get on your feet. Here we go.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Does that not just put a smile on your face? I love hearing that. Again, if you want your kid to be the star for the day, they can leave it on our answering machine, 270-963-9155.
This is Mallory Hancock Lawrence, and we love our Caldwell and Lyon County friends. We invite you to come to Cadiz anytime you can to shop with us. We're making it even easier for you. Whether you work in Cadiz or just come to town for a visit, stop in and shop with us. But if you're in a hurry, you can pre-order your groceries at HancocksNeighborhoodMarket.com. It's so easy and convenient. Of course, we want to see your smiling face anytime we can, but if you're in a hurry, HancocksNeighborhoodMarket.com is the way to go. Hancock's Neighborhood Market, Cadiz.
1580 103.3 Wpky. Of course, it's time for Coffee Talk, and we had the kids start us off with the pledge. Harold Riley is with us this morning.
Ma'am. Good
of course,
morning.
We got all kinds of stuff going on.
It's Tuesday morning. It's time to go.
Did you feel that? You've got long sleeves on this morning.
I do.
I felt that brisk.
It feels good.
Did that not feel good when you hit the porch?
We're grateful that it is fall.
Yes.
I like fall weather. I like good soup, good chili, good.
I started to say fall
Plus,
food.
fat guys don't like it when it's hot outside, so it's a blessing when it gets cool.
I'm gonna tell you what, plump girls don't either. Well, you know what though? What's the one food that you want as soon as it gets cold? It don't
chili.
even have to be cold.
Chili.
Just like that crisp like today.
Chili.
See, mine's chicken and dumplings. Got to have it.
I can do chicken and dumplings, but chili is good.
Oh, doesn't that sound
And
good?
the hotter the better.
Guess what I'm having tonight?
Probably chicken and dumplings.
Yes, I am. What you got going on?
Well, we just want to thank everybody for coming out to Paul Daly and Wild Horse Ministries. There was over 200 folks there. It went very well. The display went very smooth, and I think folks enjoyed it. And to watch the faces of folks that were out, it was a little cool that evening. And we're grateful for the Fredonia Valley Riding Club for their support and sponsorship in that process, because if you haven't been out there, I know you mentioned Saturday there's a speed show. I challenge you, go out and be a part of it. The arena is in fantastic shape. They have done a great job. The concessions are a blessing, and to be able to watch what God did with a horse and a man share his story and share what God can do when you turn and do what God asks you to do is a blessing, because God's got a purpose for all of us, and that was the message. And so we were grateful for that. To have 200, 210, and then, Cowboy Up Ministries was there also. We were blessed. So thank you for coming out, and thank all those who participated, the belts, bringing horse, and everything else.
I appreciate you, because Harold brought them in last week, and man, they impressed me. They really did.
They're fantastic people. They're out on the road finishing up. Actually, I will be with Wild Horse Ministries in November. The 15th down there, they have a weekend for ministry, and so we'll be down there preaching as well down in Trout, Louisiana. So pray for that. This week, we're headed towards Thursday, which is Real Momentum Men's Ministry will be here. Ronnie Smith will be back. He is one of the men who spoke in the 40-day revival for men. Comes from South Georgia and has a great personality and message. You don't want to miss it. And a lot of folks really enjoyed him while he was here, and so we don't want to miss out on that process. So it starts at 6:30 at the Lyon County Convention Center, and it's for men and young men. If you want to bring your sons with you, bring them on. We got plenty of food coming. We did have a registration, but that's a little slow for around here in Princeton getting on, and we're not used to HR Ministries, other folks doing that registration. So here's what I challenge you to do. You can go on there and just in the comment line say I'm coming, or you can also call the office at 270-365-6044 and let us know that you're coming. It's not a problem. There's going to be plenty of food either way. So that starts at 6:30, 7 o'clock. The preaching will begin. We'll be out before 8:30. Promise that. and we'll be blessed in the process. So come on out, hear a good message. Bring your men's group, bring your pastor with you, whatever the case may be. We just want to continue that momentum and that process of challenging and encouraging men during this season, because it's vitally important that we stay on board what God has for us.
Well, there are good things about the last one. It was really successful.
Yes, ma'am. It went very well, and we are blessed. I saw you were scrolling up. Many of you all know Mr. George Goodlovin. George been with us over 15 years. George had a terrible accident about 6-8 weeks ago. Never came out of recovery in that, and he went to be with the Lord. And so I know that there are many people, when they pass by the HR Ministries Facebook page, that recognize that, and we were grateful just to be a part of his life and he to be a part of ours. Always had a smile. Never went through a conversation without bringing up Jesus. And so I pray that we would all have that kind of attitude and process. And I think we just all need to be mindful. There have been, I think, an onslaught of several folks going to be with the Lord this past week, several funerals. People are struggling with that. So reach out to those that are grieving. Let me just put it that way. Reach out to those that are grieving.
Well, and I will say he's one of those people that, it's really evident of what type of person he was by what everybody has to say about him over and over and over again when they're gone. And say it about him when they're here. Let them know.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Never saw him without a smile, ever. He was a little skinny, runny fellow when we first met him, and then he beefed up and has worked full time at two of the nursing facilities here, and God's just blessed in that. So just as a shout out to those that are listening, be mindful of those around you. Always smile, and if you know Jesus and you got him in your heart, tell somebody, because that's what George would have done.
How about that? What would George do? There's a lot of people in our community that are leaders that people can look up to and that sort of thing. And I think that's important that we've got plenty of them for our kids to look up to.
Yes, ma'am. So be mindful. We are working on some other opportunities and things in the forefront. Not really sure how some of the past events have gone. I know that people are asking us, Christmas collections, those kind of things. Just really waiting on the culture to shift and know exactly what we're going to be doing, but we'll be bringing that up in the days ahead. I promise you it'll be a little different simply because of everybody's having to do things differently, but we will still be ministering in the process of what's going on. So I've had some great days down at Joseph Storage Bin. Come on down and join us.
I just started to say, what was good for a good, crisp, cold morning, and everybody remembering this morning when the kids hit the porch, the mamas go, well, go grab your.
I need a jacket.
Wendy, how come you outgrew that one?
Right.
That's kind of what went through everybody's mind this morning.
And they've got several of them out. Matter of fact, they went through that process yesterday. We when people donate the coats and stuff, we set those back for the fall season. Many of them are out, and be patient. Come keep checking. We'll find something for you. But they're out and very inexpensive. And so come down, find what you need, and go from there.
I promise you, in Caldwell County alone, there was probably 152 kids that went, it don't fit no more.
Yeah, and it's cold.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we appreciate you. Remind them again,
Thursday night, Lyon County Convention Center. That's out by the ballparks. Can't miss it. Starts at 6:30. Great meal. Ronnie Smith will be there. Real momentum. So come join us. Bring a friend. Bring a fellow with you. Here's the deal. We want to challenge pastors and others to come out. So come on, join us, and be blessed.
That sounds good to me. Brother Harold Riley with H&R Ministries. Again, remind them, Joseph Storage Bin, and that's what's your hours of
operation for shoppers, 10 to 4. You can drop off from 8 to 5. We'll be down there for that. And glad that you can be a part of what's going on, support and help others.
That sounds fantastic. Thank you very much, Brother Riley.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Hi, this is Kelly Martin of Pennyroyal Hospice, and we are proud to be a part of the greatest comeback of all time.
Shop local, buy local, save big.
Stop by your Princeton Dairy Queen on September 29th for Customer Appreciation Day. Opening at 6 a.m., be one of the first 50 customers to purchase a 10-inch DQ cake or larger and earn free Blizzard treats for a year. The day will continue with half off all DQ novelty items, including Dilly Bars, ice cream sandwiches, Buster Bars, and more. Celebrate Customer Appreciation Day all day long, September 29th at your local Princeton DQ.
Shop local, buy local, save big.
It's here. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com. Click on Loyal Listener Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens and dozens of gift certificates. Some you'll even be able to redeem from your smartphone. Shop and buy 24 hours a day and save a ton of money in the process. Save on oil changes, dining out, haircuts, car washes, and more. Our store never closes, but you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
The Joint is serving up pulled pork, brisket, jumbo wings, ribs, chicken, and more with all the fixings to go with it from their secret family recipes, all at The Joint in Eddyville.
Have you ever had a bad experience with marketing? Was it all fancy words and no substance? Well, unfortunately, you're not alone. My name is Joe Duncan, and I created Collaborate Marketing and Creative Services with our local and small businesses in mind. There has never been a more essential time to have a competent marketing strategy than right now. Visit us at weshouldcollaborate.com and let us know how we can help. Don't simply survive when your business can thrive.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Kay's Kitchen.
WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast for today. Looks like we got a chance of showers, 20% at 1 o'clock this afternoon. That means there's an 80% chance it won't. We'll go with glass half full. High 65 tonight. Partly cloudy, low 48. Tomorrow, sunshine at 74. And then on Thursday, sunshine, high 67. It is 53 at 8:32, 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
At First Southern National Bank, we place a high value on the well-being of our customers and communities. With that in mind, we are taking steps that demonstrate how much we care about you. Our drive-through lanes will be available for daily needs, while in-person services can be scheduled by appointment. Take advantage of our online banking, our mobile banking app, and a friendly team member answering your call. Visit fsnb.net to learn more. First Southern National Bank, member FDIC.
Have you been to Big Deal Store yet? Go to WPKYonline.com and click on Loyal Listener Big Deals. The other day, I redeemed a gift certificate on my smartphone. It was so easy. Thanks to Loyal Listener Big Deals, I found new places to eat, have fun, take the family out, and get my car fixed. With Loyal Listener Big Deals, you can save money and try new businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
1580, 103.3 WPKY. Of course, we got a full house today. We've got something really exciting going on. And of course, anytime anybody says anything about giveaways or ice cream, that's just a whole lot of fun anyway. But Marty Clark's with us with DQ. Good morning.
Good morning, Tess. 3 months later, here we are.
Oh, man.
Back again.
We've done this before. It's like deja vu and Groundhog Day all rolled into one. Okay, I got to admit, today's Customer Appreciation Day over at Dairy Queen, right? And this is Dairy Queen in Princeton, by the way. Don't be going nowhere else and expecting it. It's here. You got to come here today. So what is up with this free Blizzard treat thing?
Okay, so the first 50 cakes sold today, 10 inches or larger, that person is going to receive a card where they get 2 small Blizzards a month for the rest of the year.
Wow.
So, or for a 12-month period. So we've sold 12 so far. I just got an update from the store. So that means we've got 38 cards left. So you better hurry over there.
You got a shot at getting free Blizzard treats for a year.
2 a month.
2 a month?
So you and bring a friend, and you get free Blizzards. All you got to do is buy a cake.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
what you're going to do anyway. I mean, come on. I just bought one the other day. My daughter's birthday was the other day. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've gotten a bunch of messages this morning asking about that because that's pretty cool. But you're doing other stuff throughout the day. Number one, we're going to be there. I'm going to be there from 1 to 3.
I'm going to be there.
Marty's going to be there.
Absolutely.
And you're going to give away stuff then, too, of course.
Yeah, there's going to be all sorts of different prizes and things that we're going to be giving away. And, we also are doing half off of all of our novelties. So if you're wondering, what's a novelty?
Oh, Dilly Bar. Hello.
So a Dilly Bar or a Buster Bar or a DQ sandwich or even, a Star Kiss. Mm-hmm. So which is kind of like a red, white, and blue popsicle.
Right. My son loves those.
And then we also have something new for the, the lactose intolerant folks. It's a non-dairy Dilly Bar.
Oh, wow.
So Options
cool.
for everybody, and all of these are half off all day long.
You're serving smiles. That's what he's doing.
Yes, we are smile servers.
And recently you've had a couple of different appreciation days too, or not necessarily appreciation days, but one day we had the soccer team over there, and it was kind of a 10% deal with them. There was one day the Band of Pride was over there, and now that's something you guys are known for doing is a lot with community service organizations and the kids in the community.
Yep, and that was something I believe I said when I was here 3 months ago.
Right.
That we are big into giving back to the community, and one of those things is having fundraisers. Generally, we're doing those from 5 to 8. 10% of all sales go directly to that group, and we've actually had some outstanding fundraisers that we just started up about a month ago.
Well, see, that's cool. You put your money where your mouth is, and I like that.
So,
when you first started, you guys said, wait a minute, we're going to do all kinds of stuff for the community, and we want to get involved, and that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, and to just give applause to the community here in Princeton, I'll tell this. Of our whole company of 230 stores, the most successful fundraiser in the company since we've started the fall fundraising campaigns, all across the communities, all across, all the states that we operate in. The one in Princeton for the band was the largest that we've had. So
we like to win, no matter what it is.
It was awesome. So
Caldwell doesn't know how to lose. Are you kidding me? That's our thing. But we're so proud of them. That's one of the things that's, the kids will get out there with the signs. They want to drum it up. Well, no pun intended. I wish I'd have intended that one. That would have been a good one, wouldn't it? I didn't mean it. But, that is one thing that I will say that our community does is if you give them an opportunity to raise money for these kids, they're going to do it. And eat ice cream at the same time. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's just a win-win situation there for everybody.
Well, of course, Appreciation Day, again, one of the things that you're doing, you're going to have the mayor coming over? What in the world? Boy, you got the highfalutin people coming.
The mayor actually worked our drive-through on opening day. I don't know if you were there for that. That was pretty fun.
We've got a fun mayor.
You got to make a blizzard.
I messed with him. I did.
That was
and
a cone, I believe.
I did good, by the way. I hadn't done it in so many years, and I don't even want to counted out exactly how many, but I think it was over 20 years it had been since I had done it, and I didn't do too bad.
It's just like riding a bike.
I will say it's the little swirly on top that I still have problems with. It took me a 5-gallon bucket the first time I learned how, and then now I think I've forgotten how. So it took a minute. But it was a whole lot of fun. So see, you need to. And since then, you guys have hired so many people, and that's been fantastic for Princeton as well, because that's a ton more jobs in the area. And now tell us what's going on as far as the dining room and the drive-through and all of that.
Okay, so it's basically the same as when we opened. So we're open for carryout or dine-in. So dine-in is at 50% capacity, and local regulations ask that you do wear a mask when you're not seated at the table eating or drinking. So if you're coming in to order, please, wear the mask, and we're just asking you to do that to abide with the local regulations. And then, drive-through, of course, is open. Excuse me. And again, the carry-out option is there too.
Fantastic. And then you got, and because some places aren't doing that right now. So I think that's great that you guys are.
Yeah, and it's going to be a beautiful day. It looks like a high of 65, partly cloudy, so perfect fall weather. We've got a nice-sized patio. That's going to be open too, and it's beautiful and sunny right now, so hopefully that stays that way all day.
It's the flavors. I was thinking about that this morning. You know what? The fall flavors are what come to mind now.
Yeah.
Because that's when everybody's going to want them. So what you got?
I'm glad you brought that up. So we do have a new fall blizzard menu. So
is there a pumpkin anything in there?
Oh yeah, you can still get the pumpkin pie blizzard. You can, I believe at this location we still have, which it's a limited time offer, but there's a caramel apple pie blizzard. So that was a new flavor.
Yum.
It's very good.
I'm a very big fan of caramel.
So with the new Oreo mocha fudge, the Choco Dip strawberry, which that's just a returning favorite. Another couple of returning favorites are the Snickerdoodle cookie dough and the brownie dough. Brownie dough would be my favorite of all those.
Oh, yeah. You a chocolate guy?
Yes.
How can you not and work for Dairy Queen? I'm sure there's somebody out there that works for Dairy Queen and doesn't like chocolate, but you're probably not going to last long. I'm just saying. Caramel, though, man, is my thing. And I'm an old-fashioned kind of girl. I go in there and I'm addicted to the caramel sundaes.
It's like caramel and apple. Like those scream fall to me. And
Yum.
pumpkin, I mean, come on.
Well, it's that time of year. But you've also got, like, when you talk about chili, you've got chili dogs.
Oh, yeah, we get chili dogs.
That makes you want that. Like this time of year, it's like chili dogs and caramel and pumpkin and things like that. That's what I want. You can hook me up, right?
100% available. Yep.
All right. And how about free Blizzard treats for a year? Of course, don't forget about that. Is that going on all day?
Get out there until we run out or sell the first 50 cakes. Those cards are going to be available. So as of right now, we're at about 38 cards left. So you better hurry and get them. So
those are not going to last long. And when I get off, there's going to be at least one less.
And if you've got,
telling you right now.
If you got a birthday or some other occasion coming up, get one of those and stick it in your freezer if it's not going to be.
How long do those last? Do they last for a little bit?
Yeah, 30 days. You can keep those in the freezer. So
if you've got a birthday, I will say September is usually a huge birthday month. There's a lot of people that have birthdays in September for whatever reason. I've never quite figured that out. But anyway, there's a lot of birthdays in September. But October seems to be like the anniversary month, too. And we've got, several little holidays coming up in case somebody hasn't remembered any of that. But that would be a great time to go ahead and get them, stick them in the freezer, and get your Blizzard treats at the same time.
2 free a month for a year. So, you can't beat that.
Sounds good to me. Of course, again, about 1 o'clock, we're going to be there. And you're going to have raffle drawings about the time that we're there, right?
Yes, we will. And then something else I wanted to mention, we're going to have a ceremony at 10 o'clock. I'm going to be headed over there when we wrap up here. But we're going to be offering some tokens of appreciation to several different groups in the community. So the Princeton Police Department, Caldwell County High School Athletics, Caldwell County High School. I got
to say, Miss Kim Farmer at our Caldwell County Athletic, man, she has really rocked it and gone out of her way this season, as all of them have. But I'll tell you, she has got a job that I wouldn't want. Yeah. And you know what? They have really knocked it out of the park. There goes another pun. I am like full of them this morning. But if if she's in the mix, then she's going to make sure it's going right. So we appreciate her.
Yeah. Caldwell County EMS, Caldwell County Fire Department, Fairview Missionary Baptist Church. And then another really neat thing, I told you we're a company with a foundation built on faith. Mm-hmm. We're actually going to have Pastor David Brown from First Southern Baptist there today to bless the store. So
we love him.
Yeah.
He's hoot.
I haven't met him yet, so I'm looking forward to that here at 10 o'clock today. So
it's going to be a lot
exciting
of fun.
Stuff. Please,
just wait till you meet everybody.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That list that you read off, that was like, that's all kinds of people that are doing stuff constantly. You know what we do? I don't even know if it. Somebody tell me if this is over yet, but I haven't seen them go back by. But we had a traffic concern this morning, and I saw Fire Chief Brent Francis and a bunch of the emergency vehicles and the fire trucks go by this morning. We had a problem on southbound on I-69 around the 78 mile marker. So that's been, having to be cleaned up this morning. So, those names that you were listing off, that's what they do inside and out every day. So that's amazing. So thank you.
It's all about, just building these relationships, community partnerships, and just showing that, we couldn't have the success we've had in the last 3 months if it wasn't for all these people and all the people in the community here in Princeton. So
I heard that this location's done really well, by the way.
Very well.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yes,
I heard some of that.
Yep.
But you know what? I told you when you were here, I warned you that we'd really missed our Dairy Queen. That was one thing. We had missed it in Princeton. It's been a while, and we had really missed it. I hope you feel that now that you guys have been here for a little bit.
100%. Yep.
What's next? Christmas and all of that good stuff, right?
Yeah, Halloween's right around the corner. You can another reason to get a cake,
right?
So,
all right. Well, come on out and see us today. Again, we're going to be there from 1 to 3, and you're going to be there too, right?
Oh yeah.
Last time I made a blizzard, so there's no telling what we'll end up doing this time. I don't know. We'll find.
We can try it again. You can try to make one of those new Oreo mocha fudge blizzards.
Oh, that sounds so good, doesn't it? Okay, we're going to be there from 1 to 3. 10 o'clock, you've got a store blessing, which is really neat, and that's when Mayor Coda Young and Chamber of Commerce will be out there. Mr. Chad Oliver in the Chamber. They are fantastic people. They're going to be out there as well. And, of course, don't get me wrong, I guarantee you there is less blizzard treats right now that are going to be given away than there were a few minutes ago. But if you go out and get one of those ice cream cakes this morning at the Princeton location, the first 50, right?
That's right. So there's about, by this time, maybe 35 of those up for grabs, I would say.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah. One last thing, too, just a reminder, this is every day, but this is something you definitely want to, always keep in mind to take advantage of is our 2 for $4 super snack menu. So that's every single day, and you can get a choice between 2 chicken strips, a cheeseburger, fries, any size soft drink, pretzel sticks, or a small sundae. So that's every single day.
Yeah, see, those pretzel sticks, those are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I've currently...
And didn't we talk about you can dip those in caramel?
Recently. Yes, and I still haven't done it. I forgot all... See, I always put the caramel on the... I can't help myself. It's the hot caramel and the ice cream that I can't help myself.
Right.
I would have none left for the pretzels.
So check this out. You can get a small sundae with caramel, with the hot caramel on it, and pretzel sticks with caramel dipping sauce.
Yeah, see?
For $4.
Heather Lou, come on now, let's go to daycare. We have a thing for pretzels that you dip in the soft pretzels.
Yep.
That's my chick right there. It's my pretzel chick. So we're going to go over there. From 1 to 3, we'll be there. We got some merch, and then you guys have got some giveaways. I hear actually that the school and the athletic department will be there while we're there today, so we're pretty excited about them. We chase them around all over the place. I mean, all over God's creation around this
Chamber
area.
Commerce will be there as well.
That'll be so much fun. We will see you there then. Thank you, Marty Clark, for coming in. And you're always welcome. He always has good news when he comes in, which I appreciate. So 3 months from now, start writing it all down now because we can.
I return every 3 months.
That's right. He pops in and gives us great news and free ice cream, and that's like the best thing ever.
Yep.
Smile Servers is happening Dairy Queen 1 to 3 today with 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Traveling the Bluegrass with Holst Allen Watts has another busy week. Alan, where are you traveling this week?
We travel to Nancy, Kentucky to learn about Haney's Appledale Farm, stop in Murray to talk with Rocky and Napier about the BASF Field Day, visit with Jim Akers about Bluegrass Stockyards, learn about the local connection from Elizabeth Buckles, and make a stop in Crittenden County to meet farmer Shane Westmoreland.
That's Traveling the Bluegrass weekdays around 6 a.m. and after the WPKY Noon News Edge.
Fortner Gas is a full-service propane company offering services in western Kentucky.